In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 25th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Colorado Rockies versus Milwaukee Brewers. The Colorado Rockies take on the Milwaukee Brewers as the National League foes conclude a 4-game series on Monday evening. The Rockies will have Kyle Freeland on the hill. The Brewers will counter with Aaron Ashby targeting his 3rd win of the season. The Brewers lead the series 3-0. Colorado is 44-91 in their last 135 road games and 3-7 in their last 10 games against a team with a winning record, while the under is 4-0-1 in their last 5 Monday games. Milwaukee is 6-2 in their last 8 games against a left-handed starter and 4-0 in their last 4 Monday games, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 games against the National League West. Milwaukee has dominated this matchup, with Colorado winning each of the last 4 at home against the Rockies and each of the last 6 overall against Colorado. Colorado has a team ERA of 4.88, which is 28th in baseball. The Rockies have lost 90 of their last 134 played on the road. Colorado starting pitcher Kyle Freeland has been rocked in each of the last 4 starts, allowing them 19 hits and 16 earned runs in only 16 innings pitched, while serving up 3 home runs. In contrast, Milwaukee starting pitcher Aaron Ashby has had solid starts in 2 of the last 3, allowing 5 runs and 12 hits in 10 1/3 innings. The Rockies have a potent defense and can score regardless if they are at home or on the road. They collected 5 runs in Friday's loss and 9 in Sunday's defeat. Colorado has averaged a stellar 6.2 runs in their last 10 clashes. In addition, the Brewers should feast on Freeland and quickly bring the total over. Home runs are a problem, as the veteran has allowed 5 big flies in his last 4 starts, and Milwaukee is 4th in the big leagues in home runs with 130. The over is also 4-0 in the Brewers' last 4 games. When Colorado and Milwaukee meet on the diamond, the total has finished over in 5 out of the last 6 played in Milwaukee, and in 6 of the last 7 overall between the two. Colorado's team ERA is 4.88, which is lower than only 2 other clubs in baseball, and the Rockies' pitching staff is allowing the highest batting average by opposing hitters in baseball at .273. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus Kansas City Royals. The Los Angeles Angels and Kansas City Royals will open up a 3-game series on Monday night at Kauffman Stadium. Los Angeles is having a disappointing season at 40-55 after dropping 2 of 3 to the Atlanta Braves, although it avoided a sweep with a 9-1 victory on Sunday to cash in as a huge +193 underdog. Kansas City picked up a nice series win over the Tampa Bay Rays with a 4-2 victory in Sunday's rubber game as +136 underdog, but is still in last place at 38-57. These teams met in Anaheim back in late June, with the Royals taking 2 of 3. The Angels are 13-38 in the last 51 overall and 10-27 in the last 37 in Game 1 of a series. Los Angeles is 5-22 in the last 27 road games. Meanwhile, the Royals are 7-3 in their last 10 in Game 1 of a series and 24-49 in their last 73 Monday games. Kansas City is 38-85 in their last 123 versus the American League West. There is no denying that the Angels have been one of the biggest disappointments this season. They were even on a stretch of losing 13 games in which Shohei Ohtani wasn't the starting pitcher. However, they were able to close out their series against the Braves in a dominant fashion on Sunday. Atlanta is one of the league's best teams, while the Royals remain one of the worst. Despite pulling off a slight upset on Saturday, they still have the 2nd worst record in the American League. After getting their lineup going on Sunday, the Angels need to use that momentum to carry over into this series. This is also a great opportunity to get Los Angeles at such a reasonable price on the money line. It's largely due to Mike Trout still being out of the lineup, but the Angels have a better top set of hitters than most give them credit for. Obviously, there's American League MVP candidate Ohtani, but Taylor Ward has also been solid this season. He homered in the first inning of Sunday's huge win on his way to a 3-for-5 day. Along with Jared Walsh, they can produce more than enough against a weak Royals pitching staff. The aging Zach Greinke hasn't looked great recently. He's lost 2 of his 3 starts this month, allowing 10 runs in the process. Even if he has one of his better performances, it's the league's 4th worst bullpen that has been the larger issue for Kansas City. They just allowed late-inning runs in all 3 of their games over the weekend. If the Angels can silence all the noise and smash the Braves, they can do the same against a weaker Royals squad. Not much has gone right for the Royals in another rebuilding year, while the Angels at least have a couple of capable hitters at the top of the order to challenge an awful Kansas City pitching staff. As bad as the Angels are right now, this is a good opportunity to pick up a win against one of the few teams that are even worse. So the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. Even with the star power, the Angels are one of the worst defenses in the league with just a 93 WRC+ while getting almost nothing from the bottom half of the order. Greinke can at least avoid massive damage as he walks only 4.5% of opposing batters and can keep the ball in the park, especially at spacious Kauffman Stadium. Losing Trout is obviously massive for the thin Angels roster, while Whit Jr. also tweaked a hamstring on Sunday on the Royals side. The Angels are averaging 3.89 runs per game and 3.51 runs per game on the road. They averaged 6 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Royals, with Kansas City giving up 5.06 runs per game at home. The Angels will go over their average in this game. The Royals are averaging 3.91 runs per game and 3.63 runs per game at home. They averaged 6 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Angels. Plus, the Angels and Royals played under the total in 3 of their last 4 meetings, with Los Angeles giving up 4.47 runs per game on the road. The Royals won't score enough runs to push the score past the total. These offenses can't be trusted to reach this total number, and so we'll likely get a low-scoring game here. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus Arizona Diamondbacks. After a rough weekend series against their arch rivals, the Los Angeles Dodgers, the San Francisco Giants now travel to Arizona to take on the Diamondbacks in another National League Western Division Series. The Giants are nestled in 3rd place in the division and are fighting for a playoff spot in the National League. The Diamondbacks will likely be on the outside looking in when the playoffs roll around, but will continue to try and improve upon last season's dismal finish. The pitching matchup for Monday night will feature Jakob Junis of the Giants taking on southpaw Tyler Gilbert of Arizona. The San Francisco Giants are 41-16 in their last 57 road games versus a team with a losing record and are 12-5 in their last 17 games with the total set at 9-10.5. The Giants are also 17-8 in their last 25 Monday games. The Diamondbacks are 41-95 in their last 136 versus a team with a winning record and are 8-20 in their last 28 games versus a right-handed starter. The Diamondbacks are also 28-74 in their last 102 versus National League West. These teams are closer in their numbers than you want to believe when looking at their record, and especially after the 2021 season. This will be the 3rd time in less than 20 days that he will face these Giants hitters, so there is a bit of an issue there as the hitters know what is coming at this point. Compare that to the difference that these Diamondback hitters have no idea what to expect from Junis, as he has pitched in the American League most of his career. The offenses show a tiny bit of a difference in the 7th inning or later, as the Giants are averaging 1.64 runs per game during that part of the game, while the Diamondbacks are scoring 1.51 runs per game. Jakob Junis has held his own through 50 innings, and he's been at his best on the road, where he has a 1.71 ERA and .187 allowed batting average. Tyler Gilbert has been terrible this season, and while he's been at his best at home, the Diamondbacks are 1-6 this season when he pitches. The San Francisco Giants are the better team here, no matter how you slice it, and they need to take advantage of games like this if they're going to stay in the playoff race. So the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. These teams have been hitting pretty well lately, but the fact that both starters have been doing well is going to limit the amount of runners in scoring position. Neither team has had a lot of power as of late, as the Diamondbacks have hit 3 home runs in their last 2 days, while the Giants have hit 2 in their previous 3 games. Jakob Junis has been doing very well on the road, as he is 2-1 with a 1.71 ERA in 4 games, while Merrill Kelly is 2-4 with a 3.34 ERA in 10 starts at Chase Field this season. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.